My name is Andreas Hofmann. I am the owner and founder of Octave Audio. Octave Audio is a company based in the southern part of Germany. The company itself was founded in 1968 by my father. So we started like a family business. I'm always interested to expand the possibilities of the tube technology in general, to have more naturality and more the real sound and the real thing that is behind only the tones or the specs. So this makes this developing a new model always very exciting to me. Of course, when I was starting with amplifiers in general, I was doing this with solid state and op amps or solid state technology in general, because it was easy to make power amplifiers with a lot of power. But finally, when I came into contact with customers, high demanding customers, I noticed that they had at least tube preamplifiers in their combination. And so this was of course a different technology that I was starting with. And I found the sound of the tube gear was more natural or better in many aspects than with the solid state technology. And this gives me to think. And so I switched to tubes and I studied the tube technology with the help of my father, of course, because he was coming from the tube era and he had great experience with all this amplifier technology. And so I began to develop tube amplifiers. And this needs a long time for me. And so, because the specs and only the power was not the only point, of course. The sound of a good tube amplifier is always different, and for me it feels more natural, there is more soul, more emotion inside. So from the beginning on, it was my intention to expand the possibilities, because the tube itself is a very good part. The result is depending on the design, and so I was working on designs that have very much higher stability, more power, more driving capacity to play with modern speakers. And so this is a big difference, because only the tube alone says the classical tube design has not the possibilities, in my opinion, to bring out all these fine details and this high bandwidth we need today.
When you're creating a new product, where do you refuse to compromise, even if it would be easier, cheaper, or faster to do so?
I don't want to do any compromises in my design, because amplifiers or a hi-fi combination for at home is a part of a hobby, and this hobby is done. It's not only a hobby. People love to hear music and people want to enjoy it. So I don't want to make units or models with compromises. Every unit should be as perfect as possible to make the owner proud that he has it, and it must have a very high lifetime, and it should always work perfect. Because in this area I feel a compromise would be not good, because it would kill the joy of listening music. So I listen to many styles of music. So this is in respect of music, I'm a little bit extreme. So I would, if I would have plenty of time, I would listen to the long records I have in my collection. So this can be, for example, operas from Wagner or maybe Rossini. Or this also can be a record from Jazz Rotal, let's say Aqualung, which is also a long record and you need a long time to listen to it. And good amplifier design with power supply and transformer we spend a lot of work and it costs a lot of money. So in my opinion, it is absolutely necessary to have electronics inside to ensure a long lifetime, because this is a lot of craftsmanship inside and it costs a lot of money. So it must have a long lifetime, otherwise it's not worth the money. A good car is only a good car when it's running. Yeah, I would be happy if you come to the definitive event to see and listen to our units, and I would be happy to meet you personally there.